Here's a controversial opinion. I don't like water levels. The fixes are wonky, the hit detection is off, and enemies tends to be dangerous as falling backwards is way slower. It's easy to die in drowning, and in case of this theme, you can only carry one mouse with you at all times. Other than being a water level, there isn't a whole lot to say. Well, as for this level, there's one redeeming quality. The robotic fish crash gains at several points. It becomes a lot more bearable. It can shoot missiles to take out opposition at a distance. You also need it to get all of the boxes. You need to destroy these weeds by blasting them with these projectiles. Okay. Overall, definitely not an awful level, just not very good. But hey, at least the difficulty is fair. Yeah, I just realized something. This warp room had a fascination with water levels, the second one in the same warp room, and despite it being number 4, it's miles better than Under Pressure. This is a Coco branded level. You are on a water ski. The goal is simple, just get to the end. It works better than the first. It's still water physics, but there's some room to breathe. The enemies though are the toughest aspects, with bombs, pirate ships and seagulls in your way. Not a bad level, just not that great. Next. The last on-foot level of this warp room, known as Boneyard. It's split into sections. The first one is sprinted from a giant triceratops while avoiding birds. This happens twice in a row. From an early level, it actually ends up being a really fun ride. The enemies on the non-chase section are scientists who catch his crash if he's far too close. Grass slows him down and pools of lava. This surely sounds like a recipe for the best level, but sadly not. All of the pieces are there to be great, even a masterpiece. However, the theme isn't inspired enough to be interesting. The visuals is the level's weakest aspect. The cramped space doesn't really help. It just gives this level a lack of memorability for me. After it's all done, I simply don't want to replay this level. Nothing really speaks to me. The music, while well produced, isn't really heightening the experience. It just becomes a background track, like in an elevator. But the chase is pretty cool and hectic, so it's got that going for it. You can even cheat your way to the goal. Placing this level at number 2, Orient Express, wasn't my initial thought, but after I played this for this video, I was really surprised. It's not a Coco level. This is the only level that's constantly moving you forward from the beginning to end. Do you remember the Polar levels in Crash 2? It's basically the same, but instead of a bear, it's Pura the tiger, and Coco is running at the Great Wall of China. This is really the only level where using your reflexes is the key to win. Push the X button to jump and circle to speed up. It's as simple as that, but a lot of fun, and that is why I ended up at second place. All of the enemies are really well designed. Everything from dragons to guys with building blocks to basically those who is building this thing. There are even some moments where timing is the only way to give you all of the boxes. This level is short but sweet, and I can understand why. If it was too long, it would be obnoxious. I was really surprised at this revelation. Well done, programmers, well done. If you have counted down, you know this level was sometime coming. Toad Village is great. I think it's one of the best opening levels to any game ever. The length is perfect, the music is really upbeat and fun. The enemies really pose a fair challenge and there are no major obstacles. But don't you think you will go far with the mindset of, it's too easy? That is something an opening level should be. If it will be too hard, players will be turned off. First levels should be easy, then you can increase the difficulty as time goes by. Although it's just one question that I have. What does the inside of this castle look like? Crash ends this level right at the doors of this massive castle. I am really curious as what's on the inside. Something we will never know. And that's not a problem. It's just a fun speculation. Overall, the best level of Warp Room 1. Sure, there are other levels I like more, but in a vacuum, I like this one up to this point. Next up, Warp Room 2 will be ranked. See you then.